Robert Hooke first discovered and named cells in his book Micrographia. Anton van Leeuwenhoek later on discovered animalcules, followed by his discovery of protozoa and bacteria. Botanist Matthias Kleiden and zoologist Theodor Schwann proposed the first postulate of the cell theory. The cell theory states that all organism is made up of one or more cells. Cell is the basic unit of life, and cell only arises from the pre-existing cell. Cell is considered as the building blocks of life. This composes tissues, which composes the organs, that composes the organ system of an organism. There are two classifications of cells: the prokaryotes or the unicellular, and the eukaryotes or the multicellular. One of their main differences is that prokaryotes have no membrane-bound organelles, such as nucleus, while eukaryotes have. The cell has different cell organelles with their respective functions, and the four main components that all cells shares are the plasma membrane that separates the interior of the cell from its surrounding. The cytoplasm consists of jelly-like cytosol, the DNA genetic material, and the ribosome that synthesize proteins. Human body contains 200 types of cell that composes the four types of tissues, which are the epithelial, connective, muscle, and nervous tissues. Cell cycle. Cell cycle is an ordered series events of cell growth and cell division producing two new daughter cells. It has two major phases, the interphase and the mitotic phase. During the interphase, the cell undergoes cell no, normal growth processes preparing for cell division. It has three stages: the G1 phase, where the cell grows and more organelles are produced, increasing the volume of the cytoplasm; the S phase, DNA is replicated; and the G2 phase, where the cell replenishes energy and synthesizes proteins necessary for the chromosome manipulation. Mitotic phase. Mitotic phase is a multi-step process during which the duplicated chromosome is condensed, aligned, separated, and moved to the opposite poles, and then divided into two new daughter cells. Mitosis or karyokinesis is defined as the division of nucleus. Other phases are prophase. Nucleus disappeared and chromosomes face at the opposite poles. Prometaphase. Nucleus is completely gone and the sister chromatids attach via its kinetochore to the microtubules of the opposite poles. Metaphase. All chromosomes aligned at the metaphase plate. Anaphase. The sister chromatids separate at the centromere. And lastly, the telophase. The chromosomes reach the opposite poles and begin to decondense, and the nuclear envelope form around the chromosome. Then the cytokinesis or the cell motion follows, which divide the cytoplasm into new daughter cells. Meiosis. Meiosis have two stages. Meiosis 1, under phase is prophase 1. The chromosome become visible and duplicate homologous chromosome pairs and crossover occurs. Metaphase 1, two chromosomes of the haploid cells face at the opposite pole. Anaphase 1, two chromosomes of each bivalent separates and move towards the opposite poles. Telophase 1, the homologous chromosome pairs reach the opposite pole and the nuclear envelope begin to form. Then the cytokinesis follows again, producing two new daughter cells. Then proceed to the second stage of meiosis. Basically, meiosis 2 is closely similar to the process of mitosis, and therefore, to conclude, after the long process of cell division, there are four haploid daughter cells produced. Thank you.